Welcome, welcome. Welcome to this first pillar, beloved soul explorers. Today, we embark on the sacred journey of SageMind Alchemy. The foundational pillar. This is a transformative path that awakens the divine within the alchemy of the body, breath, and consciousness. Our core understanding begins with a profound truth. The body is the manifestation of the amalgamation of memory. The body is the manifestation of the amalgamation of memory. The body is the manifestation of the amalgamation of memory. This means that within our tissues, organs, and energetic systems lie the imprints of our past trauma, our past joys, past pain, ancestral echoes, all encoded as living memories running in and through us. Our intention is to consciously work with these imprints, transforming them into wisdom, true connection with the light of who we are, with the divine awareness that is within each and every one of us and is absolutely aligned with universal law. And what do I mean by this? Prajna-Ritam. Prajna-Ritam is the wisdom and the order of the universal law, the Dharma of the universe. When we are fully aligned with universal law, we find ourselves feeling more at peace, more aware, more connected, wiser. We find ourselves in the mind of the sage with the ability to alchemize all experiences. So this foundational pillar 1, the SageMind Alchemy journey begins with recognizing that our physical vessel is a living record of emotional and energetic history. Through mindful, breath-aligned movement and the Rasa Yoga method. See, Rasa Yoga is an ancient school of yoga, and we take the Rasa Yoga method and utilize it to give back methodically our inherent wisdom. We are love, light, and life, and as we systematically learn to purify, strengthen, relax, and stabilize our physiology, creating a resilient container for spiritual awakening and mastery. By integrating ancient wisdom with modern neuroscience, yes, we are going to be learning some about the brainwave activity, neuroplasticity, and how it all aligns with ancient methods. We facilitated an inner alchemy, transmuting trauma into wisdom, the ordinary consciousness into divine insight. The map of the body is the map of our inner states of being. You can almost see it as a manifested architecture of all that we have experienced, particularly what we attach to or what we hold on to. Our body carries the imprints of past experiences, trauma, joy, pain, sadness, loss, gain. These memories are encoded deeply within the tissues and energetic pathways, so the dhatus and the nadis. We view the body as a map of the inner states, and then we're using consciousness through conscious movement, the asanas, and breath work, pranayama, and we bring that together in this divine movement. I always say it's like the fish and how they swim together in the ocean. We want our breath, our body, and our mind swimming together. With these imprints, we facilitate healing. We work with purification, strengthening, relaxing, and stabilizing to activate our capacity to digest and assimilate not only our physical digestion, but our life's experiences. This process nurtures a vital, vibrant, vigorous, mystical container ready to hold the higher states of consciousness that exist within each and every one of our fields. You were born to reveal these states of consciousness. The Rasa Yoga foundation. At the heart of this work lies Rasa Yoga, the yoga of aesthetic experience and emotional resonance. And there are key principles within this. We must cultivate and channel rasa. Another word for rasa is also taste, nectar. It's also the word for the plasma, the building blocks of the body. Rasa essence. We work with the essence and the emotional currents that are flowing through you. And as we work with that, we deepen access to bliss, love, and emotional alchemy. The term Rasa Yoga could even be said to have its meaning as emotional alchemy through breath-aligned movement. One of the terms, the alchemical terms in Sanskrit, is Pratyahara bhavana. This is the art of transforming the darker, the negative, the lower, into the higher, positive, divine states within the positive polarity. The goal is to evolve into a fully self-aware being, consciously shaping your destiny by mastering the emotional currents that are flowing through you. Because what we want is we want a clear and fluid trajectory in the direction that you choose. The inner alchemical process. The inner alchemy begins within our physiological systems by systematically engaging in these layered processes. You will progressively transform. So the first of the layer that we work with, and this begins simply when students are coming to general classes, we work with purification. What are we purifying? We're purifying first, working with the nervous system. In the purification of the nervous system, what we're doing throughout the body is we're clearing emotional residues, reactive patterns, cultivating more awareness through proprioception and interoception. Second, we focus on strengthening and toning, gaining resilience in the muscles, the organs, and the immune system to enhance our vitality. Thirdly, through breath-aligned movement, we want to learn to relax and calm. How do we consciously activate the parasympathetic nervous system and cultivate mental clarity and emotional stability? Fourthly, we want to stabilize. To achieve internal harmony and access higher consciousness, we deepen our potentiality for mystical insight. The word for this is Rishi, the sage mind becoming the seer. The role of breath-aligned movement in all of this. Breath-aligned movement is the vehicle that anchors these principles into your body, mind, spirit, constitution, and how it relates. We focus on synchronizing or synergizing the breath with movement, and through this, we enhance your energetic awareness and flow. We focus on building the structure and moving from the inside out. We want to create fluid movement, releasing tension and emotional residues. We want to deepen conscious breathing as that calms the nervous system as this breathing becomes aligned with your movement. Movement bridges physical structures, energetic regulation, and inner awareness, creating a quantum architecture for accessing deeper states of mind. The practical application of all of this through breath-aligned practices. We'll start to notice that we incorporate fluid movement in everything we do. You'll find that your movement becomes more and more synchronized with your breath. We begin to move to our next pillar, and an intro into that takes us into Pratyahara. Pratyahara is mastery of the six senses, the ability to turn awareness inward. As we engage in the Rasa Yoga practices, using aesthetic and emotional resonance for deep emotional alchemy, we find spaces where we can access and purify the nervous system, being able to eventually master, strengthen, and calm. From this holistic approach of Kriya Yoga and other Rasa Yoga methodologies, we begin integration into the alchemical container. Through all of this, we anchor in breath, movement, emotion, and mysticism, building a robust foundation for your alchemical journey. Clearing energetic and emotional blockages, we strengthen vital systems and our resilience, cultivating calm, stability, and mastery over our inner states. We want to empower our conscious manifestation and access higher consciousness and divine wisdom. Those last two are my favorites, by the way. As a SageMind alchemist, you become an embodied vessel of alchemy, transmuting trauma into wisdom, transforming ordinary, everyday awareness, which is quite limited, into divine consciousness, and effort into effortless thriving. This, my friend, is a sacred journey that I feel honored to be with you on this journey. This is the path of SageMind Alchemy through breath-aligned movement and the Rasa Yoga methods as an ongoing sacred journey of purification, strengthening, calming, and stabilizing. Please remember, your body is the living record of your memory. Use this alchemical process to tap in deeply to your sage mind, to transmute your past, awaken your divine essence, and embody the true alchemist within. May this foundational practice that we will be working with together, beginning with our body, our structure, our muscles, our nervous system, may this foundational practice serve as your guiding light, transmuting energies and awakening divine consciousness, embodying in you the eternal alchemist, that which is your birthright, that which you were born to be. Deepest love, eternally, fellow sojourners. Namaste.